Hi guys, so this is my analysis update on GU guys. What am I expecting on GU? So before we do today's analysis on GU, I would like to do a quick recap on GU. So as you can see, if you watched my previous analysis on GU, I think we were around this area right here. And I said there's a possibility that I'm still expecting GU to push to the upside for a while, and my reason was because of, you can see that we're currently around a trend line right here, that there's a possibility for it to actually bounce because we bounced there twice, right? So I said there's a possibility that we might get to that trend line right here, give us a possible bounce around that area right here to give us a possible touch of that trend line before actually zooming to the upside. And I said that if you're going to zoom to the upside, at least this would be my target right here, which is my negative 27% fib level right here. That was my target, and I said depending on how the market will react around this area will determine if we're going to continue to have an M pattern right here to either push to the downside, or we might break structure and push to the upside. And I also said we should be mindful around that area because of, if I zoom in a little bit, we can see that we have this trend line coming from our previous price action, and there's a possibility that we might just come down here as well just to retest that area right here and continue to push to the downside. But as we can see that we started tanking to the upside, but at least we hit our first TP area. So let's see the pips we buy. So if we enter from here with this, let's see, if you enter from this right here with this engulfing candle right here, so let's see, from entering here to run here was about 38 pips, right? So now that we can see, let's reanalyze GU guys, and let's see our next move on GU. So I'm just going to delete my previous analysis and reanalyze GU based on the current price market. We have let's delete, I don't need this one anymore, I don't need this as well. Let's see, I want it to be as clean as possible so it's not going to be confusing. Let's go to my bigger time frame. Just like you know, I like to do top down analysis. Let's see. So if you've been watching my analysis, right, I was kind of somewhat predicting a push to the downside, right? But I also said that it hasn't set in yet because we can see that we were rejecting around my 61.8% fib level multiple times. So I said there's actually a possibility that we might continue to tank to the downside. But if you remember me really well again, I also said something that even despite the fact that we've broken out of this trailer right here, this candlestick right here is not giving any momentum for us to know that we are going to push to the downside, because we can see that it's just giving kind of like a consolidation area right here, and it was a little bit confusing because I said we might not we don't know yet, but I was more biased towards a sell, to be honest, rather than a buy, just because of we broke that structure right here and we rejected multiple times around this here right here. But as like we say, no one can predict the market, you can only react to the market. So now that we can see right here, let's see how the market is going to play out, because there's still a possibility for you to push to the downside, right? Because we can see right here that we are currently around this trend line right here, so we might reject around this trend line to tank to the downside. But just because of what I am seeing right around this area right here, the candlesticks, the momentum of the candlestick is big, so there's a possibility that the buys are in the market. But remember, this is the weekly time frame and the candlestick hasn't closed yet, so we don't know how the candlestick will close. But if the candlestick closed to what I am seeing right now, then certainly there's a possibility that we might continue to buy for a while based on that candlestick. So let's see, let me delete this fib right here. I'm gonna readjust this one as well. Let's do this from here to here. Let me use my mini fib right here to see if, okay, from here to, So if we use fib right here just for us to indicate that we are on a buy, we can see that we have this impulse right here, a correction corrected around my 38.2% fib level, so giving us this W pattern right here, which is a reversal pattern. So that will somewhat make us believe that we're going to push to the upside, and especially if this candlestick closes like this, there's certainly our next target. Like we know my negative 27% fib level, which is 1.30430, as we can see right there. Let's go to my smaller time frame and see. Okay, there's too much stuff going on here. Let's delete some stuff right here. I'm going to delete this one. This is invalid too. I think because we're around this trend line right here, let's see how the market reacts around this area, because there's still possibility that it might drop, to be honest, because we can see that we have this structure right here. So if I draw, let's just draw a zone right here. If I draw a zone right here, right, we can see that's where we have a breakout zone and we haven't retested that level right here. So certainly that's something to look forward to. But we can see on this daily time frame, this candlestick still shows momentum of buy. So certainly I'm more towards a buy rather than a sell. But like we said, let's be mindful around this trend line. Mindful around the trend line. So let's see how the market plays here. So if you see somewhat of like this type of candlestick here, closes above the zone, that certainly we might get to hit our targets that we're looking forward to right here. Overall target will be here, right, which is 430. That's my target on overall buy. But like I said, we have to be patient and see. Let's see. So let's go to more smaller time frame and see if there's anything we can work on. So we have this imbalance breakout structure right here. Let's just indicate that breakout structure right there. That shows. So in case if you're pushing to the downside, then certainly that will be a good target for us to look forward to. Let's go to more smaller time frame and see. Daily time frame. So we can draw a trend line from here. Let's see, from here right here to here. Let's see. From here to here, we can draw some sort of the trend line just for us to know what we are looking forward to. So if I go up a little bit, we can see it's giving us some sort of like an impulse. Let's go to more smaller time frame and see. Let me get to, just to show you what I'm saying. Okay, so we can see it's giving this impulse a correction, impulse kind of correction, so we might push to the upside a little bit, right? So right now I'm predicting like we might push here. Let's see, then tank to the downside. So if you tank to the downside, certainly this will be my TP area, which is around this area right here. But if you're going for a buy, let's zoom in a little bit and see where a good target would be for a buy, because this is a huge one, so it might take a while. But because we are an intraday trader, we actually don't need all that at the moment. You can take it one step at a time. So this would be a good TP area right here. for us to actually look forward to take TP. So now we can go to my smaller time frame and let's see right here. That is still huge. That is still huge from here to here. Overall, yes, I'm targeting there, but tomorrow is Friday. Except if I don't know if there is news yet. I haven't checked. That we might get there. Let's see from here to here. Which is 10947. But I want to see, let me get to, let's try to do, so zooming out a little bit, we can see there is an imbalance right here. Let's see here first, right there. Let's look at this one as well. That's a good place as well. So right now, those are like target areas for the TP right now. Let's go to the current price market and see. So oh yeah, so that's good enough to be honest. So if you take a trade, let's see, from here to here, that's about 56 pips, almost 60 pips, which is good. That's enough TP for us to take for an intraday trader, which runs around 51 pips as well, which is good as well. So it's better than this one, like it's more visible than this one. So certainly my first TP right here for GU will be here for a buy, which is 886. That will be my TP1. Then TP2 area will be right around here, which is 90. Right here will be my TP2 area. So something like this for us to see, then continue to push to the upside to hit TP1 right there. TP2 will be right here. From here to here will be TP2 area. So let's zoom out a little bit. So this is what I'm looking forward to right now on GU, guys. Anything can happen. Like I said, I'm still seeing momentum with buy. As long as we broke around this trend line right here, then we might just continue to push to the upside. But right now, this is what I'm looking forward to. So these are my TP's areas in case it pushed to the upside for bull direction, right? And for bear direction, this is my TP area right here, my TP's. My one TP right here, just because of this trend line right here, we have to be mindful. So that is my quick thought on GU, guys. Hope you guys find it helpful. If you do, please don't forget to subscribe, comment, like, share, and I'll see you in my next analysis, guys. Thank you for watching. Bye.